Hello, today's Pokemon review is on SCIZOR. This is the battle feature figure by GlitchxCity Toys, and this is what it does. I was excited to be seeing a SCIZOR figure of this size being released because I've always wanted a SCIZOR figure to add to my collection. Now on the back we see the other figures released alongside the SCIZOR figure, including the Aerodactyl, which I've already done a review on, so go and check that video out. Next up, hopefully I will be reviewing the Snorlax figure. I haven't got my hands on the Snorlax figure yet, it isn't out in the shops where I am. So soon as it comes out I will be doing a review on that figure as well, so if you don't want to miss out on that review, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. Let's have a more detailed look at SCIZOR with a 360-degree spin. First impressions are, I really like the look of this SCIZOR figure. I love the stance that it's in. It looks like it's in that battle ready stance, and it would definitely look super cool as a display piece. The figure comes with this leaflet which shows you all the S4 figures, so series 4 figures released by GlitchxCity Toys. These are all their new figures that they will be releasing at some point. Now from all of these, the one I'm most excited about is the Haunter figure. I think it looks super cool and I can't wait to compare it alongside the Gengar figure. So as I was saying, I really like the stance that this figure's in. I think it looks super cool with how it looks. It reminds me of the stance of Ryu from Street Fighter. In terms of the battle feature on this figure, it has a swivel at the center of the figure, so when you turn its body around and you release it, it causes the arm to fly up into a sort of punching action. So this is very similar to the feature from the Ash and the Mewtwo figures, and they use the same feature in order to shoot a projectile. So this one doesn't shoot a projectile, but it just flings its arm in the air. For me, I don't like this battle feature at all. I don't think it does anything for the figure. In fact, I think it takes away from the figure by having that seam in the midpoint. I'd much rather it didn't have this battle feature at all. I don't think it does anything, and it doesn't even work. If you look at it, in order to get it to do this, I'm having to hold its legs, because if it was just standing and you tried to do this, it would fall over. So you have to hold on to its legs in order for it to do the battle feature anyway. So as you can see, I would much rather have had a fully articulated figure. This battle feature, I really hate it. And not only that, trying to get it to hit another character with its battle feature is so difficult as well. I always try to take down Ash with the battle features of these Pokemon figures. So here I am trying to take down Ash with the SCIZOR battle feature, and I've got to say it was very difficult to try and do that. So first up, you have to get really close to the figure that you're trying to hit, and even then, trying to hit him in the right place is really hard. This figure, in order to get him to try and hit Ash in the face or in the upper section of his body, it just doesn't work because of how the mechanism works. So the arm starts off low, and as it comes up it will hit something at its leg level first, and as it moves to head height, it's actually moving away from the figure it's trying to hit, so it's always going to hit low. And that's bad news for Ash here, because this dirty fighter SCIZOR figure, and he just hits low blow after low blow after low blow after low blow After another low blow. And still a low blow. Now I figured the only way to get him to hit Ash higher up is to have the figure in the air first of all, before you do the feature. Now in terms of the paintwork, as you can see, it's very cleanly painted around the eyes, and you can see a clear definition between the red and grey areas. So again, very cleanly painted there. You can see that target mark on its pincer is very nicely painted. Same on the other arm. And the wings are also very nicely painted. You can see a clear definition between the red part of the wings and the white parts. And then underneath its legs, you can see again very cleanly painted, and on this leg you see the S4 mark, showing that this is a series 4 figure. And again, in terms of the mold, you can see the spikes on the top of the head are very nicely molded in. Also the wings, they look really nice. I like how they've got the lines to make it look more wing-like. And the wings are a softer plastic, so they are bendable. The rest of the figure is a harder plastic, apart from the inner arm areas that are attaching the body to the pincers. Those bits are softer plastic. Now there are 6 points of articulation on this figure. The pincers actually do snap up and down, only very slightly, but as you can see a closer look here, they move such a little, but I suppose you have to add that as a point of articulation, or 2 points. The third point of articulation is in the feature arm itself, which moves up and down. It obviously snaps up and down as you use the feature. The fourth point of articulation is the ball feature itself, so the swivel of the whole body. The fifth point of articulation is the feature arm. The pincer actually does spin all the way around, but the other arm's pincer does not spin. Last point of articulation is in the head, which is on a ball joint, and you can see it does tilt slightly up and down, and it does rotate around a full 360 degrees as well. In terms of the tilting sideways, it tilts a lot to one side, so you can see it can tilt all the way on that one side, but on the other side it just doesn't tilt at all. And I think that's because of the angle that the stance of the figure is in. It wouldn't look as good if the head tilted to the other side. So in that sense, it only tilts, or it tilts a lot more on one side. In terms of height, this figure comes in at 4.5 inches to the top of the wing, and is about 3 inches in length and about 2 inches in diameter. Now in this section, I like to pose the figures alongside other Pokemon toy lines that I'm collecting. So here it is alongside the Wicked Cool Toys Gyarados figure, Wicked Cool Toys Blastoise, Wicked Cool Toys Aerodactyl, Wicked Cool Toys Charizard, Wicked Cool Toys Greninja, Wicked Cool Toys Gengar, Wicked Cool Toys Ash Ketchum, Pokemon Scale World Red, Moncall Pikachu, SH Figuarts Mewtwo, and Figma Lilie. So that was my review of the Wicked Cool Toys SCIZOR Battle feature figure. There are good points and bad points to this figure. I really like the paintwork, I really like the mold, I really like the stance of this figure, and I think it looks excellent as a display piece. But I don't like the fact that there's not a lot of articulation, especially in the legs, and I don't like the battle feature at all. So if you've stayed all the way through to the end of the video, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. But most importantly guys, make sure you stay well and stay safe. If you liked that video, hit the thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more Pokemon toy reviews, hit that subscribe button now. Now go back and watch all my other videos, and I will see you all next time. Bye.